Tell me, Tahar, what state is Myra Utran in? The last time I saw her, she still seemed affected by that rune.
Still unchanged. But rune or not, she's the head of House Utran, and she needs to be present at the negotiations.
Speaking...
There. Utran banners up ahead. That's Myra's camp.
Shields. Everything from copper daggers to moon silver.
Alright, why not?
You got it.
Of course.
Sure.
Careful.
Tahar, you've come.
What's the situation?
Shane Wolfgar and his brother arrived 3 days ago and have set up camp in the southeast. Waylon Hallett arrived this morning and has positioned himself in the north.
No signs of the Purity?
None.
That's good news. When will the conclave take place?
That's complicated. Briefly put, they were unwilling to even shake hands. Both of them said that they would under no circumstances fight beneath the same banner.
Well, that's not really news, is it?
No, but I am surprised their dislike toward each other lies so deep. However, at least House Hallett said that they would agree to an alliance between you, that is, House Utran and him, but only if we meet their demands. House Wolfgar won't even do that.
If House Wolfgar doesn't want an alliance, why did they even come here?
I don't know.
So what about the conclave in the fortress? Will it even take place?
Yes, they agreed to talk to each other, at least that much. It will take place today at noon, and I will notify you once everything is prepared. Any negotiations with Hallett and Wolfgar on their own will have to be done before that.
How is the relationship of the houses with House Utran?
Good. House Utran has never had any quarrels, and, as you know already, we will fight under your banner. Whatever your negotiations bring forth, House Utran will stand by your decisions.
But we need this alliance. There has to be a way.
Maybe there is. Maybe there isn't. My hands are tied, Tahar.
Myra, you still seem a bit distant. Are you really okay?
I am functional. That is all that matters for now.
Huh. Well, if you say so. I'll try talking to them.
Good. And one more thing. You know about the village to the east, correct?
Yes. Batham, isn't it?
Yes. According to my scout, the villagers took in some of the mages who fled Amaria Leonider's torture camp. If you find the time, you might go there and try to get them to join our cause. They are mages, after all, and might be of help. But it is your decision.
I'll see what I can do. Thanks, Myra.
You're welcome.
I'll be swift.
Heading out? Good luck.
Thanks, soldier. All right. Waylon Hallett's camp is to the north, and the Wolfgar brothers are to the southeast. Question is, where do we go first?
It's your choice, Corporal.
Blasted armor.
Get ready!
Huh. Interesting.
Now would you look at that?
Hold it right there, stranger. Wait. You're Corporal Tahar.
I am. I think your lord wants to speak to me.
He does. You may pass, Tahar.
Thank you.
That's the way?
Sure.
Up ahead. I think that's Shane Wolfgar.
If it isn't the fabled Tahar.
I'm here to...
I know what you're here for. You want our troops to take back Greyfell, which the Royal Army so gloriously failed to protect against a couple of pitchfork-wielding lunatics. I'll cut right to the chase. House Wolfgar doesn't need an ally. Even if the sky rains fire, there's no way on Io we will join forces with Asamo Tahar's child or Wayland Hallet.
I know you're not on good terms with the Hallet, but is an old family feud really worth risking the future of Nortander?
Let that be my worry.
What's your problem with me?
What isn't my problem with you? You're Asamo Tahar's child. First you betrayed your father, then the Royal Army. So why would I trust you to lead my men into battle? For all I know, you change your allegiances as often as your underpants. Maybe even in the middle of a fight.
I stopped the Bloodburn.
Did you?
If you don't want to join forces with either of us, then why are you even here?
Because it was just a stone's throw from where we were going anyway. The span.
So, you're planning to attack Greyfell?
Well observed, elf. And also, it gave me an idea of your strength. Now that I have seen it, I have nothing left to worry about. I trust you can see yourself out of the camp, can you? Goodbye, Tahar.
Huh. That didn't go...
Get out.
Got it. All right, what now?
Well, we need to...
Tahar. That's you, isn't it?
Maybe. Who are you?
Ulrich Wolfgar. Pleased to meet you. I overheard your conversation with my brother. First off, I apologize. He was never particularly good with people. To make it short, unlike my brother, I think we could help each other. Or, to be more precise, I think we must. What Shane intends to do, marching against Greyfall on his own, is madness.
But you're not in charge, are you? Your brother is the lord of the house.
Well observed. But that doesn't mean that my opinion doesn't carry any weight. See, Tahar, the thing is, there's no way on Io we will ally ourselves with House Hallet. But his dislike for you is irrational. He knows you're not what he made you out to be, and essentially it boils down to the fact that he thinks you're not fit to lead an army. That you're weak. Just think about it. Why would he have us travel here if he weren't considering an alliance? So, in other words, unless there's some bigger scheme to his play that he hasn't let me in on yet, our presence here means that he's considering an alliance with you.
Given your brother's first impression, I'm not even sure I want his help.
Oh, come on. Now you're being as childish as him. This is politics. I know my brother can make it hard for people to like him, but you know what's at stake. So put your personal feelings aside.
So what do you suggest we do?
You need to show him you're not the weakling he thinks you are. While my brother was in the camp brooding over old feuds, I took the liberty of exploring this lovely spot of earth. And I found something quite interesting. A wyvern.
Let me guess. You want us to kill it?
Exactly. Bring him one of the wyvern's teeth, still wet and bloody, and let him know that you've killed it yourself. I know my brother. He has always loved the old stories of monster hunters and dragon slayers, and he respects strength in battle more than finesse and cunning. Which is, quite frankly, one of the reasons why Wolfgar has fallen from grace.
We don't even have troops. You're asking for a lot.
Well, that's the idea, isn't it? Any commander can send his men into the fangs of a wyvern, but only a true leader can take down the wyvern himself. I even agree with Shane on that. Come back here once you have its tooth. Good luck, Tahar. And don't die.
What do you make of this?
That younger brother seems reasonable enough. I think we should kill that lizard and then see what he suggests.
Though we could also talk to Wayland Hallett first and hear his take on all this.
Abominations! Stay away from their claws.
You read my mind.
All right, here goes nothing. I'm injured.
Tiara's breath. Where did they come from?
I wouldn't know. It almost seemed like they ambushed us.
Huh. Well, they certainly made short work of these villagers. Come, let's take a look around. Maybe they're survivors.
That way?
Let's see.
No, stay away. Stay the fuck away from me.
Calm down. We're not here to hurt you.
That's what these goddamn defilers said too, and we helped them. Can you believe it? We fucking helped them.
You're talking about the mages you rescued from Amaria Leonidar.
I rescued them, that's what we did. We took them in, we gave them food, and then they showed their true face.
What do you mean by that? Showed their true face?
You know what I mean. You saw them yourself.
The abominations. They were the mages the villagers took in.
The biggest mistake of our lives. It just happened so quickly, you know. One night we had supper with them, then all of a sudden one of these things shows up, coming out of old Bertrand's house. Then the killing started. From the body of every defiler that creature killed, another abomination appeared, and they kept going until everyone was dead.
How did you survive?
I don't know. When they got to my house, they just stopped. Maybe because daylight had broken.
That didn't stop them from attacking us. There must have been another reason.
I doubt we'll find out. How is that possible, though? Abominations don't always appear when a mage dies. They're an anomaly.
It probably has to do with when Lacane unleashed the Archfire in your father's laboratory. He released a massive blast of magic, and this could be one of the after effects.
So one of the mages died of a natural cause and created an abomination, which killed the others, who became abominations too. A chain reaction.
Huh? Judging by the way you talk, you're mages too, aren't you? I knew it. Well, listen up, friend. The purity is right. You're demons, the whole lot of you, and you should be hunted down. If you didn't exist, this fucking world wouldn't be the place it is.
It was an accident. None of these mages wanted this. They were probably grateful for the shelter you gave them.
Aye, and look what we got for it. Now just leave me alone. I need to think.
That didn't go as expected.
Wait, you're Corporal Tahar, aren't you?
I am. And I'm here to see Wayland Hallett.
I figured as much. Go on ahead. He's back at his tent. You can't miss it.
Tahar, am I right?
Yes. And you must be Wayland Hallett.
I am. And you're in the company of a dwarf. What brought you so far from the halls of stone, friend?
That's a long story.
Well, I hope I get to hear it one day. I have to admit, I had something different in mind when they told me the stories about you, Tahar. Though there can be no question about the magic inside you. It's intense.
You're a mage?
No, but I learned to recognize the signs. There's just something in the eyes of a gifted one that can't be mistaken. But I digress. I know why you're here. The Conclave. You want the support of House Hallett and House Wulfgar to march against the Harbinger of Light.
Correct.
Good. I guess you've been told already that this alliance will be complicated. As long as that old ox Shane is in charge, there won't be an alliance. He despises our house, but I suppose you know that much already.
What's the story behind that feud, anyway?
In short, we didn't send House Wulfgar the reinforcements he requested, and the division his daughter fought in was completely massacred by your father's followers.
Why didn't you send them?
Because it would have been suicide to go in there alone. Instead, we waited for the Royal Army to appear and marched in together. It was over in a matter of seconds. Sending them in nonetheless would have meant sacrificing 100 men, women, sons and daughters for nothing. Every commander would have done the same.
So what do you suggest?
Simple. Join House Hallett and House Uhtred. I want Myra Uhtred, Lady of House Uhtred, to give me her hand in marriage. Our combined power would outshine even the former House Leonidar.
Do you love her?
I might, in time. She's a smart and beautiful woman.
Myra isn't well. The Harbinger seized control of her mind, and she has been changed ever since.
It will pass.
And just how will that help us get Wulfgar under our banner?
Well, think. The united houses of Hallett and Uhtred are too powerful for House Wulfgar to continue playing lone wolf. We could simply force them into submission.
That is correct. If House Uhtred and House Hallett became one entity, Wulfgar's army becomes an ant facing a giant.
But that would also make you, Hallett, the most powerful noble in Nortender.
That's the idea. My offer stands. And judging by the position of the sun, the conclave is due to take place soon, isn't it?
It is.
Good. My scouts reported undead in the fortress, and I sent some men to clear them out. But they haven't come back yet. Maybe you could take a look there yourself? According to the rumors, you're quite the fighter.
I'll see what I can do.
Good. Let's meet there once it's been cleared out, together with the Wulfgar brothers and Lady Myra.
A marriage. That's asking for a lot.
Yet it might be our only chance. You should talk to Myra about this.
And now what? Seems like the only way to get both houses united under the same banner is to have Myra marry Wayland Hallett.
So it seems. Unless there's some other way to convince Shane Wulfgar that we don't know of, then the marriage is our only option. Or we simply go without them altogether.
We'll see.
Sure.
Understood.
You got it.
Understood. An abomination.
I'll keep you shielded.
Prepare yourselves.
Here we go.
Whatever's necessary.
All right. They will fall.
Fair enough. Let's do this. Get ready.
Careful.
right, here goes nothing.
More fighting. Does this never end? Fine.
This way, right?
All right.
Tiara's breath. You there, help us!
Here we go.
They will fall.
Fair enough. Let's do this. Get ready.
It
More
will be
of them.
bloody.
This place is a bloody graveyard. I'll keep you shielded.
They won't stand a chance.
All right, here goes nothing.
Danger up ahead.
I'll make it quick.
I'll keep you shielded. Fine.
Whatever's necessary.
I'm injured.
Here we go. I'm injured.
I'm injured.
All right. Please.
I'm injured.
blasted armor.
More corpses. Does this never end? I'll keep you shielded.
You read my mind.
I understand.
Fine.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
They will fall. Danger up ahead.
Get ready.
I'll take a look.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
Take them down.
I'll do what's required. I'll make it quick. Prepare yourselves.
All right, here goes nothing.
Help! Please! Help! Please!
I'm injured.
All right. Help! Please! Ah!
It will be bloody. I'm injured.
Help! Please!
I'm injured.
They killed one of our heroes.
won't stand a chance.
I'll keep you shielded.
Sounds like a plan.
Sure. All right, why not?
Yes, Tahar? Do you require anything else?
How are you feeling? You still seem distant.
As I said, I am functional. I will not let you down.
I've had a talk with Wayland Hallett. He proposes a marriage between House Uhtred and House Hallett to force the Wolfgars into submission.
By a marriage, you mean he has asked for my hand?
Yes.
I will do what is necessary.
Angar, what is your take on this? You've been quiet.
The battle ahead might be tough, but making the Halletts the strongest house in Northander, I do not like that idea.
I understand.
How do you feel about Wayland?
I don't know him, so I do not feel any particular emotions towards him.
This is your decision, Myra. You're the lady of House Uhtred.
Yes, I am. But, as I said, I will do whatever is necessary. If you think it takes this marriage to save Northander, then I will do it.
So you want me to decide?
Yes. Do what you must, Tahar. I will accept your decision.
And now? Interesting.
Tahar, I heard the fighting. Does that mean?
The wyvern is dead. Yes. Here's his tooth.
Let me see. Well, color me impressed. Shane, I think you should see this.
What?
Here, this is for you. A wyvern's tooth. Straight from the beast's jaws.
Huh. So? Why are you showing me this?
Blazes, Shane, don't play dumb with me. This man may be many things, but he's not weak. Someone who can kill a Wyvern with their own hands is fit to lead an army against the purity.
Maybe. But the question is he willing to make the hard calls when push comes to shove?
What do you...
Meet me at the foot of the fortress, Tahar. Alone.
I at least want to know what he has to say. Will do. Got it.
I said alone. You came. Well, that's something. Let's get to the point. Given that my original impression of you wasn't entirely correct, let me revise my statement. An alliance between House Wolfgar and House Utran, and thus you, might not be out of the question anymore.
So that Wyvern's tooth really changed your mind?
Not the tooth. Your tenacity. I know Ulfric had a hand in this, but it doesn't matter. You didn't let yourself be scared off by my words. And not to mention that a commander who charges into battle on his own is a rarity these days. Most of them are fat bureaucrats who know how to wield the quill better than the sword. Now, don't get me wrong, I still don't trust you. But nonetheless, you know your craft, and this is what matters for now.
But I'm guessing you have terms for that alliance, don't you? Why the secrecy?
Because I want you to kill Wayland Hallett for me.
I beg your pardon?
You heard right. I didn't come here just to see your troops, though that was one of the reasons. I came here to rid the world of the Hallett bloodline once and for all. Do you know what he did?
You blame him for the death of your daughter, right?
Blame? Don't think I can't read between the lines, Tahar. He killed my daughter, murdered her, and only because he was too much of a coward to stand up to his promise. He could have saved her, but he didn't. Because doing that would have meant risking his precious troops for a rival house. We were just stupid enough to get there before him. Believe me, Tahar, Wayland knows how to act all friendly and reasonable, but he's a strategist who'll stop at nothing to increase the influence of his house. He'll smile at you and tell you what you want to hear, but ultimately everything he tells you only follows one purpose: himself.
How do you know this is what really happened at the battle? Were you there?
Tahar, I am not going down that route. I am not.
So you want to assassinate him? You know what you're asking of me, don't you? You could be trialed just for mentioning this.
By whom? The purity of light? Also, it's your word against mine. If you take this to anyone else, I will simply deny it. If we kill Wayland Hallett, their soldiers will fall into confusion like sheep without a shepherd. According to my spies, many of his men would likely switch sides if something were to happen to Wayland. The rest might realize the scheme behind his death and turn against us. In return, we will swear loyalty to House Utran. At least until the purity is taken care of.
Huh. And what do you want my role to be in this?
You're the only one who can get into their camp. Wayland Hallett knows how many people are out for his head, which makes him rather vigilant.
Does Ulrich know about your plan?
He doesn't, and it will stay that way. The moment you take the word of this to anybody else, House Wolfgar will turn against you.
You'd endanger all of Northander just because you want Wayland Hallett dead?
Just because I want him dead? Do you have any idea what that's like, Tahar? To see the man who murdered your daughter walk around as if nothing happened, with that smug smile on his face? I've waited years for this, and now is the perfect opportunity.
I don't like this, but I'll think about it.
Good. Here. All you need to do is pour 5 drops of this poison into Wayland Hallett's food or drink. It will take care of the rest. And don't worry, it won't take effect before the conclave takes place, and when it does, it will be a swift and merciful death. More merciful than this bastard deserves, in fact. All you need to do is to find a way so that the arrogant dwarf lover swallows it. Until then, goodbye. I will see you at the conclave.
Yeah, you will. Now would you look at that? That should do the trick. Mm-hmm.
What do you require?
What is it?
I just realized that I never got the chance to ask my mother where and how Isamo found her. He brought her into the fortress to experiment on her, that I know, but where was she before that? A Shaper City?
You should ask her once we've saved her from Lacane.
I will.
Lord Hallett, it has been a while.
It has. How are you, Shane? What about the wound? Is it still healing?
I'm fine. The only reason I'm here is courtesy. We won't march with either of you. Neither House Utran nor House Hallett, nor the Betrayer's Child's makeshift army.
Really? Well, that's not decided yet. Lady Myra, I hereby ask for your hand.
Aren't you feeling well?
I'm fine. It's the bloody swamp air. It's...
Lord Hallett!
Myra... You won't get away with...
Poison? By Tiara, someone get me a healer! Are you deaf? Get me a healer!
I'm sorry, John. We're done serving that bastard.
What the... Treason? This is treason! You can't... Now! For the light!
Purity! Don't harm my brother!
Get up.
Understood.
Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. Get up. I'm injured. Get up. I'm injured. As you
They
want.
killed one of our heroes.
Come on, don't die on us now.
Get up. I'm injured.
Fair enough. Let's do this.
I'll make it quick.
They killed one of our heroes.
Come on, don't die on us now.
Prepare yourselves. It will be bloody.
Well. Shit.
You did this?
Well observed, brother.
Traitor.
Yeah. I guess I did.
But why? I don't understand, Ulrich.
Did you really think I'd just stand by and watch while House Wolfgar breaks into pieces? You don't even see it.
You're obsessed with your bloody feud with Hallett, and even though we don't even have the money to pay for our soldiers' food anymore, you seem to think that we still live in the old days, when House Wolfgar still mattered. I'm sorry, brother, but I won't just stand by and watch while you destroy all our fathers and forefathers have worked for. We can't win this war, neither by ourselves nor with the Betrayer's child's army. Lacane, his fanatics, and his creations are simply way too powerful. So, he made me an offer, and I accepted.
You told them of the Conclave?
Correct.
But it's over, isn't it? We fought off the ambush.
That was just a taste of what they have prepared. They have an entire army in the Northwest. It's massive. You will fall. All of you. I was hoping I'd get out of this alive, but it seems that I won't.
What do you mean?
I'm a traitor, and even though Corporal Tahar has quite some first-hand experience with betrayal himself, I doubt he'll show mercy when it's someone else doing it.
By the... No! If you do so much as touch him, I'll kill you. I swear it, Tahar. I'll kill you.
He has broken the Queen's law, and there's no tribunal around to judge him. That means that there's only one option.
Don't you have anything to say in your defense?
Nothing I haven't said already.
Well, I'm sorry, Ulrich, but you sold us out to the Purity. By doing that, you endangered not just us, but everyone in Northander. On the battlefield, there's only one sentence for this kind of crime.
Yeah, I know how it goes. Just get it over with already.
Kill him.
No, you... Oh. You'll die for this, Tahar. You'll die.
Stop him.
Let him go.
He will be out for revenge. Now we will have to fight both House Wolfgar and the Purity.
And if we're out of luck, the remainders of the Hallett camp. We lost every ally we could have possibly gained, Tahar. I don't know how Wayland died, and I'm not sure I want to. But I doubt it was a good idea to antagonize both of them.
We'll manage. Let's get back to camp. It won't be long until the Purity launches another attack.
Our provisions are running low. We need more food.
I am ready.
All right, give me a second.
The outpost has been built. We've expanded our borders.
Only take a second.
Chop chop, man. Let's get to work.
Building completed. Commander, we need to stock up on stone. Commander, we've finished researching a new technology.
This will be a masterpiece. That should work. Well then.
We're being attacked!
Get ready!
This way, right?
We're being attacked!
Here we go.
Our workers are under attack.
Fair enough. Let's do this. All right, here goes nothing.
Sure.
More fighting. Does this never end?
Building completed.
Get ready.
So much to do, so little time.
Building completed.
This will be a masterpiece. Well then. Chop chop, man. Let's get to work. It will only take a second. Alright then, let's get to it. Well,